So I'm back. I'm not alone today, so I'm gonna have to keep this short because parents are home. So this is so far what we've got now. I've used the last of my silicone, which is here. It's all gone now, so that was the last. So that's all gone on this, so kind of good. It's a bit glossy at the minute because what I've done now is, and I'm gonna hopefully have a picture before. When silicone, you want to make sure you've got a smooth, because when you apply it by brush or paste or whatever, you're going to have lines, and you want, when you create a mother mould, you want it to be as smooth as possible so it, it sits back nice into that area. If you've got a lump, you've got to make sure that lump, if it is in the mould, say, slots back into it, otherwise the mould's going to be a bit lopsided, basically. You want it to fit back in its shell. So we won't be seeing this until I've got I can't take this off yet because I need to leave it on this to fully cure, and also if I take it off now and then it doesn't want to realign, well, I've messed it, so I want to do it right. You never take your silicone mould. As soon as you've applied it, you don't take it off, you then apply a fibre shell, glass shell or plaster around it to keep it shaped. That's basically, so when this pulls up, say my hand is the shell, the silicone will lay into it to the shape it should be. Hence the reason up there's some parts from the which are not here anymore. That silicone mould there, when I did that, there are glass fiberglass shells up there that bolt everything together, and somewhere over there the wooden plates are in there somewhere, which is a shame because I spent £1,000 on that shoulder mould and we're never probably going to use it again. And the red Dalek shoulders are up there, and that cost me £1,000. Don't know if I just mentioned that. Oh well, anyway, because I've got my new paradigms that are going to be a lot nicer. But anyway, this is not about them. So I've used white spirits. I found when you use, and it's this brand, because today I've been all over the place. And I went to Wilko and they didn't have none, the just cheap stuff. So just white spirits I found. I know PB Props said something else what he does, and this is the same brand. He uses DWR Plastics Silicone A28. That's the shore hardness. So this has quite a bit of elasticity, I think. I can't say it. So when this comes off, it won't rip because it's got quite a firm hardness depending on how much layers. So yeah, you can't really make out what it is anymore, but we know what's under here. So I've smoothed it out as best I can, get rid of all the lumps. I mean, this isn't the first time I've done it. I did it on Imp J's mould, which I can't remember where I put his. I think they're in the white Dalek. That is, and this is the same stuff as well on the front one, pink silicone, and it still lasts. So I've still got his mould somewhere in there, and there's the plug that's now, as you can see, basically no good anymore because it's falling apart because of the weather we have here in the UK. But yeah, so that's basically, I've just done this because, like I said, I didn't want to let it go to waste. It's 20 quid, don't sound like a lot, but when you're making stuff, it is quite a lot of money, and because then you'll be like, well, I could have used that silicone for something else. What I do when I'm mixing, I didn't do a video because I was just panicking. I wanted to make sure it was finished. What I do is I pour it in, then the catalyst of whatever I need to what ratio. I then use the mixer and go all the way around, up the sides and everything until it's one consistent colour. Then I like to add, if I'm doing the stuff, and this has lasted me since last year. This is the same stuff that I used on Imp J, and you only need a tiny bit, and this is stuff that thickens the silicone up, because when you pour it, if you saw yesterday, it just poured and then flowed, hence the reason of this puddle in here. So you want to make sure you can control where you're pouring it. So your first layer is a thin coat, you let it pour and you let it go into all them nooks and crannies. Then you do a thick coat, you build it up in layers, because if you have any indentations, like I say, that glass wall that'll be going around it will make it difficult if it's not a smooth design. Which is all. So I'm doing a reason for this, just to keep you informed. When I've got a lot of money behind me, it'll all be happening with that bugger and that as well. The shoulders, special weapons neck, which I've got to body fill the top and clean it up. And then this is ready. I've got to then put a plate here and on the other side and watch me. And then do all the same again, like I did with Impunge, but I never documented it because it was 2020. This was before I was back on Facebook. I had been off the internet for 7 years, roughly. But it was all documented on Project Dalek. So if anyone who's watching on YouTube who knows Project Dalek, yeah, I'm on there, and that's where my Dalek came involved. And I did quite a good job for a new Doctor Who, a Dalek enthusiast. I remember when I came back on. I will be going back on. I've been very quiet on Project Dalek because of what's been going off over the last year. I've just been not doing much on Daleks, and it's all on YouTube now. I've got a YouTube channel, which you're watching from here anyway. So yeah, that is where I'm up to with that. Is there anything else I can do? I've now got to wait another few hours. I think I can do something at least, which I've got some gel coat, not resin, but it'll still work out. I've got yeah, I've got glass matting. There's the plunger, and there's the eye, and there's and Impunge's original eye, if you didn't know, because I changed his old one, more in scale, and the plunger. Hence the reason why there's that's his. So these were his 2 original parts, but not anymore. And this is getting a roll in an episode. I can't say what. But yeah, and that'll be Slade's body fin. The whole idea behind it is it's not meant to be Slade. It is Slade's design, but I am going to be making it my own, and it'll have a back section so that, you know, of course it fits on my face. I just didn't like what I did before because it was too bulky, too heavy. I saw this and I thought, actually, I like that. And if I so desire, I could make some money from it. I've got a mould and and then just make fiberglass copies, sell them on the internet. Bish bash bosh. Very quick, very simple. A lot simpler than doing a Dalek because Daleks take longer. But yeah, and copyright as well. I'm not allowed. Unless kit form, like I say. I guess this would class as kit form. But yeah, anyway, so that's roughly where I am on this mask. I've got to give it 2 hours. I did add quite a lot of catalyst today. I say today, just now. I just poured the rest of it, of whatever was to it. Might as well use all of it. So this might cure even in 2 hours. Yeah. Overall, that is going to be an okay mould. I'm quite happy with that. I can hear a plane. And then I've just got to, like I say, leave it to cure either today or tomorrow. I'll be then applying the fiberglass to go around it, and then we can start demoulding it. I think I'll leave the fiberglass as maybe I will, maybe I'll put my tripod while I'm fiberglassing, I don't know, but maybe not today. I think maybe tomorrow I'll be on with it. Had a bit of a bugger day today. Don't know if it's coming up. Yeah, I was a bit annoyed. I was pulling up the syringe, and for some reason this stuff, I don't know what, there must be something in it. It dries the top up, so then when you unscrew it, loads of bits come flying everywhere. When you've used a syringe with it, you try and pull with the pressure, it dries up, and then yeah, it basically did that. Went all over me. I'm not even holding the camera right. Went all over me. I was a bit pissed off with that, I'll be honest, because this was a good shirt. I had it specially tailored. I'm sure it'll come out over time, as long as it's not my other shirt. Because I would have really been upset with that one. That one's my best one. Anyway, yeah, right. So, and it's my fault anyway. I shouldn't be wearing good shirts while doing this, but I didn't expect that to happen. 10 minutes nearly, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it on the Slade mask or Deathstroke. But it's not going to be like I say. It's going to be something else. So I will see all you very soon. Bye.